Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks again for coming back to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. My name's Mark. I'm going to be talking to you about a recent trade-in that we got. This is a 2020. It's a Newmar Canyon Star toy hauler. It's the 3927 floor plan. So I'm going to walk around and talk about this coach. Also, the Canyon Star in general is going through a big change for 2021, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit also. So the unit we're looking at today, stock number 5U201033, and this unit has, it's right around 6,400 miles. Very low mileage, very clean unit, just a real nice piece. While we're right here, I'm going to talk about the engine a little bit. This is on the Ford 26,000 pound chassis. The heaviest chassis you can get in a Class A gas coach. Powered by the V10, can't see much of the engine behind the radiator and your cooler for your AC. But obviously a couple of starting batteries right there, access to your fluids. Actually, those are the house batteries. Starting battery is up to the left. Very easy to check your oil, your transmission, make sure everything is ready to go when you're getting out on the road. One of the big changes for 2021, this is no longer going to be a gas engine. It's going to be what they call a FRED, which stands for front end diesel. So next year we'll have a Freightliner chassis. We'll have a 340 Cummins 6.7 liter as a front engine diesel, and it will be a air ride suspension on the back of the Freightliner. So back to 2020, this is the 26,000 pound Ford chassis. It gives you the bigger tires, or 22.5 inch. Obviously with a heavier chassis, bigger tires, you do get a smoother ride. It's equipped with a 3-way camera system. You have your side view cameras here, and then of course your rear view camera in the back. This unit, boy, this awning is set so sensitively. When I go in and out, I trip it. It's got a motion sensor, but I'll get that open for you in a minute again. It's got some good storage. This is the first compartment outside. Pardon the highway noise today. There seems to be a lot of traffic. This is a nice feature. You do actually have a TV that pulls out and comes down, and this is on a swivel. It'll pull out. You've got your outdoor entertainment center right here, so it's just a neat way, there it swivels out, that they get it out of the way so you can still use this for storage. And right here is your latch. So ready for travel. You do have 110 plugs outside, and also every one of these has its own light. Oops, this one must be shut off inside.
That has a USB on it too.
Yep, it does have a USB. Here you can see your water tank. Very easy low point drain right here. Your inverter. And again, while we're here, I'm going to talk about the doors, the compartment doors. They are a thicker, better insulated door with a heavy-duty latch and a full-length piano hinge on the back. You can really lean on these. You're not going to mess them up, and they're made to be slammed hard. Very nice door all the way through. Let's move back, show you a couple more. And these have the barn-style door, except for that one up front with the TV. I like the way they open. Make it easy to access all that storage. You can see over here we do have the central vac system. The bag of hoses and stuff are inside, but you can bring it out here and clean out these compartments. Obviously, this one didn't get a lot of use. This is how it came into us. We haven't detailed it. Very good unit here. As we move back, this is just a small storage, and you even got a little room up on top. Some people would ask, you know, why put it in? It's such a small door. Well, every inch of storage when you're really on the road gets used. Something will go there, I guarantee it, and it'll be a perfect fit. One more storage compartment. And then, of course, back here also. Now, while we're here, I'm going to say something about the door. This is an entry to your garage. We're going to come into it from the back later and show it to you. But I just wanted you to be aware you have a second exit here. This toy hauler model's got a few unique features. In fact, the Canyon Star in general, which is the top of the gas lineup up to this year for Newmar, they had a lot of the nice, you might even consider them diesel features inside with their finish, with their countertops and stuff. But the 39 series Canyon Stars in particular have 3 special units. One of them is this toy hauler, the 3927. You also have one that's fully handicap accessible with a Braun lift. That's a 3911. And there's also a 39-foot bunkhouse model with bunk back here. So it's really a unique product, and these 39-foot, 11-inch Canyon Stars have a lot of special features about them. I walked right past this one. Here we have a vent, and the nice thing about these, if you've ever had a toy hauler, there's one on the opposite side in the other corner. If you're carrying something with gas in it, you might get fumes. You can open that other one the opposite direction of this. It'll pull air in, it'll blow it out here, so you're funneling air through your toy hauler unit. We're going to come back and talk about this back cap in just a minute, but really a nice looking cap. If take the ladder off, you're driving behind it, you might not even know it's a toy hauler. Let's go down this side really quick and point out what it has. First of all, heavy duty 50 amp cord. You do have an area there where you can plug in a cable. That's your crossover with a surge protector. You have a fueling station, as most toy haulers do. You turn that pump on inside, but you know, you can carry a regular gas for your ATVs and stuff, maybe a racing mix if you know, you are racing. Some more storage back here, and obviously with your gas, they don't pass through like the diesels tend to. Another little area that's convenient for gloves or oil or things that you might want to keep out here that are a little bit dirty. And there's your fuel fill. One more storage. And again, light switches in each one. I've got the master switch shut off right now. This is your water closet. You know, first of all, you have a whole house filter here. You have your city water connections and black tank flush right there, an outside shower. You have a switch right here that's to turn your pump on and off, so you're not always running inside. Easy fuel fill or tank fill on this side. This is where your dump is, and you can see you have a winterization bypass kit. Your pump is right there. They do radiate some heat into that compartment, so you don't have to worry about freeze ups. As we move down, house batteries with a pull-out tray. More storage. A little bit harder to get to with the slide out. You're probably packing these while your slide is in. And then another storage there, and we come to our 7,000 watt generator. A 55K is standard for 2 air conditioners. This unit has 3 air conditioners and the upgraded gas generator. And there's our propane tank. So while we're here, let's move to the back. I want to show you that rear compartment. So first of all, you do have a heavy ladder Normally you're probably carrying this ladder inside, but to take it off, and I'm just going to set it over here for now. So like I said, from the back, you might not know it's a toy hauler. You might notice the bumper's up high and figure that's to be rested on. You don't see a handle. It's tucked up under here. And there is a little latch you got to release. And the way this ramp is weighted, and with the pistons and counterweights, very easy for one person. You get right here, and you can kind of see this mechanism on the door. Get a shot of, I think it's just on this side, Cherish. Those two pistons inside the track as I lift it up. So I have to push this down. This is a heavy door, but it will not come all the way down on its own. That really helps when you go to lift it up. So here's the toy hauler section. First of all, notice the contour right here, and then the transition going into your garage. If you have just a ramp with a V, a low Harley or an ATV can hang up on that. They actually put this transition in so you could get maybe a golf cart that doesn't have a lot of clearance up into this garage. So why don't you come on up and I'll point out some of the features in here. First of all, what we have here is a 10-foot garage. Now this particular one, if you wanted a 10 by 10 box, you could probably get that. You don't have to have the washer dryer in here, but this one does. Stackable washer and dryer. You've got some nice storage up here. Now it might be best if you stepped out and got a shot of this. What we have up here is a bunk system, and I'm going to lower the bottom one. There are 4 pins for this top one, so right now it's locked in the up position. I could lift this up, pull those pins, and this would come down to about this level, and then it would stop automatically. What we have here is actually a dinette, and you can see how this is going to fold up. These folks put a heavy mattress pad over it. They probably used it mainly as a sleeper. I'm going to stop here and put these down. Those are the supports. You have one for each bench, and then one for the back if you're going to use it as a sleeper. I'm going to set it up and kind of show you the bench, what I mean. And while we're waiting, I'll point out these covers are all windows. So when you take those covers off, there's a lot of light that comes in. It's not as dark as you think. You can obviously sleep 4 people here. These are both queens. They're all the way down. And like I say, if you drop this bunk, it'd be down in this range here with a ladder to climb up. I'm just going to fold this over and show you how this folds into a bench. And then there is a table that all 3 of those legs fit into. It's a very sturdy table that you can sit back here and use as a second dinette. It's going to be stored up above on this bunk, and I'm not going to take the time to lower that right now. And then when it's time to put it back up, you simply flip this over and run it back up. So a couple other features, as long as we're back here. You do have a TV, your own AM, FM, CD player. It's got its own thermostat. The third AC is in this unit, the garage. So You can control it, and there's also an auxiliary heater for this room. So if you are using it late in the season, it's got its own heat. And like I said, your own egress door. There's 3 of them throughout. I'm going to turn it off right now. It's this fantastic fan up above. And those really pull a lot of air through, so it's a nice feature to have. Also, get a shot up here, Cherish. That's that vent I was talking about. So that one could open as a scoop, so you're pulling air in. And then you have this one back here. So you can see how you pull air through these vents in either direction. So it really does help keep the fumes from getting into the rest of the coach. Okay, let's step into the motorhome part of it. Shut that door if you would. Okay, here we are in the bedroom. Now it's a little tight here, and on a coach where you're giving up 10 foot of garage, you would imagine, you got to give up a little bit of space. You do have room to walk around the bed. It's a queen bed with pedestals on each side and plugs. Nice storage up here. They really are aware of, every nook and cranny gets used. I like the fact that they don't have the partition in between, just the style here in the front, and this is all solid wood cabinetry. There are no wrap styles in it. We have a nice wardrobe. Previous owners had this footstool, and there's a couple of pillows out there. But some wardrobe area, and then down here you have some large drawers. The top ones aren't as deep, but notice how these are all soft close. Here's a deeper drawer. You have one on this side, and then you got your area for your video components down here. TV that pulls out and swivels. Let's move back up. First of all, we have a residential refrigerator. Works off the inverter and the extra batteries. As long as we're here, I'll go through the kitchen. It does have a propane system, and if you're going to have a propane stove, this is the best one to have. It's what they consider the sealed burner. It's easier to keep clean. You don't have food getting down in there. And if you really cook a lot, I prefer the propane or the gas over the induction. This model is one of the very few in the Class A's. Let me get this turned on. I need my 110 here. I got the generator off. But you do have a dishwasher right here. Of course, that would run on 110. Some nice deep drawers here. And again, the soft close features, very nice. Place for a trash can, and then access to pump, and your components are down here. It's got the 2 compartment sink with the residential style sprayer. These are really deep, almost farm type sinks, so you can get the big pots and pans in. Very nice convection microwave. Could possibly never have been used. And then again, plenty of storage. They give you some cabinets up here that I like the contour, the different elevations. It gives it, a little character. This unit does have a satellite system, by the way, and I believe it is the InMotion, the Traveler. Even the trim on the lights. They don't cover all the lights and the AC vents like the diesels do, but it does give it a nice, upscale look to it. The glass on the backsplash. These are a lot of features you're going to find in a diesel, in a lower end diesel particularly. So they do a lot for the gas coach, and the Canyon Star will always have this really nice upscale look to it. This is a booth that would convert into a sleeper. And over here, this is a jackknife. The jackknifes just come down flat, but potentially 2 smaller children each on these. Up front, we've got the large TV. If you've ever driven a Ford, you sit right down and everything is familiar. Cruise control on and off, your acceleration, wipers. If I get this on, you can see this is our monitor out the back. That's looking down the right side there. You have navigation here, Rand McNally with an upgradable navigation card. But everything is, you know, just right here where you want it. It keeps your eyes focused forward. We have the little, I call it a cribbage table, but more of a workstation. That chair's up a little high. I'm not going to sit there, but you have a nice table here with, you know, a cup holder, a map light switch for the passenger. This reclines. You have a footrest. It's just a very comfortable seat to travel in. Again, this is a 3927 model, you know, which is the toy hauler. It's nearly 40 feet long. One last thing I didn't go over was the bathroom. You can see it has a fantastic fan in here. That one's running. 35-inch radius shower. We have one more fantastic fan right here in the kitchen where you'd want it if you know, you're cooking and you want to get the fumes out right away. And then nice little pantry area here. You also have rather deep storage on this end. This is all your manuals, warranties, and then you can see your satellite hookup up there. So once again, my name's Mark Love. Here's my contact info if you want to get a hold of me. This one just came in. It is a used with 6,000 miles. We have, I believe, 3 of the new front-end diesel toy hauler models on order. One of them already has a deposit. There are 2 available. If you're interested in looking at one of the new ones, get a hold of me and I can send you the information on it. If there's another coach you want a video walk around or pictures of it, certainly give us a call. If there's anything we can do to help, once again, I'm Mark Love. Thanks for stopping in today. Happy trails.